Hey everybody, it's Greg Rice here in the Bucket, Pawtucket, Rhode Island. And I'm sitting here, I'm on July 30th, and today is the 10-year anniversary of my starting here at Nexus. And it's also our CEO, Nick Dagnillo's birthday. Happy birthday to Quick Nick. I think Nick, how old are you, Nick? 42? 41? Minor details. And I was thinking, what have these 10 years been like? What have these 10 years been like from now until then that I could quickly summarize for you? I think the most important thing was day one. I walked into the office in Pawtucket Ave. We were at 420 Pawtucket Ave, and it was just Nick. He was in the back. He was all by himself, and he had two desks in the front of the store. And they had computer monitors with cords coming down, and they weren't plugged into anything. And I said, wow, this guy's really big into the fake it till you make it motto. I love it. When can I start? And from there I started. I didn't laugh at him. I didn't think that was silly or stupid. I admired it. It was honest. It was integral. It was comical. But I appreciated it and I respected it greatly. So that whole first year was me and Nick trying to jockey to figure out what our roles would be, what the company would be, and how we would approach it. So we're hashing out all of our leasing procedures, our maintenance procedures, we're hiring and firing workers, we're onboarding clients. We really got no idea what the hell we're doing. We're troubleshooting as we go along, and we're figuring it out. Years 2 and 3 were our growth phase. We took it from 50, 60 units in year 1 to 300 in the next couple years. And it's at that point that we realized certain processes, certain procedures, certain ways of doing things, how to say no, how to say yes. It was a much more streamlined operation. And as we saw the growth, Nick said to me, and as he did on day one, he goes, I think we're ready to start franchising. I think we're ready to take what we've built over these 3 years and put it into paper, right? Put it into a book, which I don't have handy, but nice and thick, our franchise manual. So for years 4 and 5, our director of brand operations, Mick Lafort, is receiving countless emails from us. Hey, throw this in the manual. Hey, add this somewhere. Me and Nick and Ken and Mick and everybody were just giving him all of our procedures, our processes, so informally, right? So sloppily, but we're giving him the meats and bones. And for 2 years, Mick writes this extremely long piece of content so we could submit it to the federal government. And during this time, we're also onboarding new clients, and we're getting up to 500-600 units that we manage. So the first 5 years were the growth, the figure out, and also planning for the future, our legacy. So year 6, we sell our first franchise in Fall River. They burst at the seams. They do phenomenally. We learn a lot about us. We learn some flaws in our system. We make some improvements to our system. And ultimately, they grow to be a massive powerhouse over the next 5 years. During this time frame, we are also starting to ramp up our internal investments. So I'm buying, Nick's buying, Mick, rest his soul, is buying. Other employees are also building and growing their own investment portfolio. All the while, we're creating an authority presence. We take over the #1 spot in reviews. We start to have a massive dialogue of videos and blogs on hand on our website, and people are starting to call us. Hey, can I work for you? Hey, can I be a vendor for you? Hey, can I interview you? Okay, we're starting to finally feel the crest of that wave, year 6 and 7, where people look at us and they say, wow, these guys and gal, we have one gal, Mama Nexus, you guys and gal know what you're doing. And that is where I start to feel like, wow, this thing is finally gaining traction. Okay, it's had traction, but it's gaining credibility. Okay, now we're in Massachusetts. Open up an office in Florida. Okay, office now in Connecticut. Office in Arizona. And these are now years 8, 9, and 10. So what I see is the infancy, the first couple years, the polishing, okay, the resale of the business, the internal growth, the internal struggles, personal growth, okay, practicing what we preach in essence. And now we're at a point of critical mass where it's starting to just feed itself. Okay, office opens here, another call comes in here, another state here. It's starting to really pick up steam like in Titanic when they're off the coast of Ireland. You remember the huge pistons down? Maybe if we can throw that up. I'm not doing it as well as the movie does. Those massive metal pistons turning up the speed, cranking up the speed, and pushing this ship into clear blue open water at a very fast but manageable and sustainable pace. And during these 10 years, it's not been without struggle. We've had so many downfalls, so many missed opportunities, so many failures. Okay, most importantly, we've learned how to deal, effectively manage, and create and nurture relationships. That's the biggest thing that I can take of these 10 years. Is I've been hit with so many different types of complaints, lawsuits, physical violence, verbal violence. Okay, you name it, shit has been thrown at us, me, everybody, Mick. No problem at all. And now we're so polished, we're so efficient with our communication, with our relationship management. I feel that that is our greatest strength. Because we've been seasoned with just so much stimulus, so many people, whether they know it or not, and they're just adding to our experience, our Rolodex, okay, of information that we have. So when somebody calls us now, they're flipping out, oh my God, how do I deal with this? We're like, yeah, we do X, Y, Z, it'll be all set in a week. And they're like, oh my gosh, really? That's it? It's like, yeah. Anything else? Okay, we have that quick snap now. Because we've been through it so many times. Evictions, maintenance, renovations, purchases, neighbors, tax disputes, whatever it is. We've been down the road, we've been down it many, many times, and we're all just here every day knowing it's our purpose, it's our passion, it's our pride. Okay, we wake up every day and this is what we want to do. Employees text in our group chat, this is the best job I've ever had. I've heard that from countless people. Totally unprovoked. I never said, hey, is this the best job you ever had? It just happens. People just say that. And nobody says that. How many people, you at home, would you just say that to your boss? No chance. People hate their jobs. People hate their boss. They can't wait to leave. They can't wait to go home. They can't wait to go on vacation. Our guys can't wait to work Saturday and Sunday and holidays. It's the commitment, it's that loyalty, it's that trust that we've built over the years. And money can't buy that. That's showing up day in, day out, like I'm here on a Sunday, 6:30 on a Sunday, it's a beautiful day, I should be at the beach drinking a Corona. I don't have to be in Pawtucket making videos, but I am, because I love it. And that's what I've learned. When you love it, then it loves you back. Then the paychecks come. I don't chase money, I don't chase paychecks, never have. It'll chase you though. Once you take care and grab a hold of whatever it is that you love, you harness it, you polish it, you boom, throw it out there. Don't chase the money. That's another thing. Never chase money. I've chased accomplishments. I've chased diversity. I've chased challenge and struggle. I've chased all these things right in the face. Bring it on. Let's go. That's what I've learned over 10 years. So I'm grateful, humbled, very sad to lose Mick so recently to our 10-year anniversary here. But that's the way it goes. We are very happy with Jacob Alves. He stepped up tremendously. A true champion stepping up like that, no questions asked. Let's do it. Tapped him, hey, Quarterback's down. You're the new quarterback. Get in there. You're going deep. Hail Mary. Belly up on 2-on-2. Ready? Down the field he goes. That's how we roll. We're all in all the time. We're not afraid and we're never scared. So once again, Greg Rice here in the bucket recapping on my 10 years. And once again, happy birthday to Quick Nick. Your property and your birthday managed.